We're taking a deep dive into Cuts, the brand that's making waves in the athleisure community.
We're touching on the branding, the email, and SMS campaigns. We'll not only be rating their store and showing you some of their products, but also giving our opinion on whether you should be copying any of these strategies or not.
All right, remember, 60 seconds. All right, so first up here, we have the overall messaging of the brand. I just want it to be super clear because there's a lot of things that people mess up whenever they're creating a clothing store, and that is that they want to create a streetwear brand or a clothing brand, whatever, and it's just very ambiguous. What I believe Cuts did really well, actually, is talk to exactly who they want to talk to. They're looking for, in my opinion, people who are fit or active in that athleisure community. Even like, I mean, you don't really have to go to this about section, but the about section is also clear about how they got started. From the very beginning, the founder said, hey, I'm gonna create like basically work attire that's really comfortable, that looks professional, and then they've kind of expanded. It used to be only men, and now they've kind of expanded to women after they've gotten to a larger level. But I would say the overall messaging here is super clear. We're gonna look at it on other angles on their advertising and email and SMS. We'll talk about the overall messaging. I think this will be something we hit on throughout the rest of the video, but the messaging for this brand is ahead of, oh, I'm over my time. Go ahead.
Coming up number next is the collection page. So I don't know, I tend to gravitate obviously towards the website and what they're doing on the website. I'm on the shirts page right now, and one thing that I haven't seen anyone else do is break down their product by sort of like, I mean, this is all shirts, right? So they have the AO shirts, the Pima Cotton, the Henley tees, all right there towards the top. And they actually have like little icons literally telling you like what these products are, because a lot of people are not going to know exactly what Pima cotton is or how is it different from, you know, 100% cotton, etc. But another really cool thing that I have here on the collection page, you can actually toggle back and forth between model photography and flat lay photography. That is really, really cool and really well done. So kudos to them on that. Obviously, best practices on the collection page, they're doing a lot of good things, color swatches, filters, etc. So yeah, kudos to them on organization and letting the customer know exactly the type of product that they have available in terms of colors, and giving them a breakdown right there at the top.
Wow, you were way over your time as well. I will use a couple of my seconds here to ask, is this a...
Was I over my time?
Yeah, by like 5-7 seconds.
Wow.
Yeah, so way over. But my question is, I want to waste a little bit of my time and ask, is this a theme that somebody got, or it's like completely custom that they were able to...
No idea.
Got it. Good question. Okay, so first thing I want to look at is always the ads. One thing that I do know about them from watching a lot of the podcasts they're on is they spend well into the 7 figures per month. They didn't say how much, but we're looking at probably $2 to $3 million they're spending per month, which makes sense. They're a $100 million a year brand. And what they do really well is just absolutely flood you with the cheapest eyeballs possible. I believe they were running ads to me for years before I actually even was like, maybe consider that and actually make a purchase. But they are constantly, if you can look at this here, like, so this is just launched February. I'm just scrolling through here, launched January. So they have ads that are active from October of 2022 all the way through. It's mostly vertical video. And I want to show one thing here for their Facebook page, which is right here. Also the messaging side of things, right? Which is Shop Cuts Clothing, men's clothing store, athleisure, outfitting the world's most ambitious people, and who they're actually targeting. So ad-wise, messaging-wise, completely on point.
Excellent. Next point, on their website, they're doing bundles, or what they call kits. These kits, they're using kind of a, I would say maybe more of a gimmicky type thing when it comes to the expiration date on these. I don't know if that's really going to work for them or not. But to be honest, bundling products like this, chef's kiss. Really good job on being able to package your products up for people who they don't even necessarily know what they want to get or how to pair things together. Even though these are what I would consider basics, it's still good for you to pair them up like this. Even have like a 2-pack, 3-packs. It's not just like a 3-pack of t-shirts. You're actually combining t-shirts with pants, hoodies with vests. And you get a little bit of a discount in there. So it's actually really, really well done. And even picking your selections here, it's actually really, really well done. Again, the one thing that I don't know is the expiration date on these kits. I don't know if that's really moving the needle or not for them.
Right, or if it's fake.
Well, no, it's not fake because like they do have expired kits in here, so it may be a thing where they bring up, you know, in the future, hey, we're bringing back this particular kit or something.
Got it. Okay, so next up we have email and SMS. The one thing I will say is that, so I signed up for the emails, immediately got this very nice image, going back to the messaging, welcome to Cuts, work, athleisure apparel for modern professional, and they kind of mixed it a little bit more and have the men and the women on there as well, but just here's my code. You can't use it anymore. I use the code. But then they hit me the second to give me an email. So consistency there. I had a confirmed order. The third, they also hit me with something. The sixth. So they're sending emails pretty frequently. And then I got another one yesterday, which was the 8th. So hitting me with an email almost every other day. And then so over on the SMS side, though, what I do like is that they gave me the discount right away. And then something that our email marketing specialist actually mentioned yesterday is that they really shouldn't give discounts on SMS, which they don't. I was like, oh, they did, but it was only when I signed up. And then since then, they've kept me up to date with things. It's been pretty good size images of what's going on. They're exclusive. And then they aren't discounts or deals. They're just sending me to the site. So thought that was really good. And they're not overbearing with their emails like other brands are. So I think overall, really good job on the email side of things to copy.
You mean email and SMS?
Email and SMS, yeah.
26 seconds. Wow. And that's, I guess we'll just make the video way longer now. Okay, coming up next, something that a lot of brands talk about a lot, but maybe don't execute as well as Cuts is executing, is this little section right here. If you scroll all the way to the bottom, you'll see Cuts Marketplace. When you go there, this is literally a marketplace for officially owned, pre-owned Cuts t-shirts, pants, everything. And the cool thing about it is like they're giving the seller, so we purchase some pair of pants and after 6 months we don't want to wear them anymore, we want to sell them in here instead of like throwing them away, you actually get store credit, which is like absolutely bonkers and amazing. So it looks like this is powered by Treat, T-R-E-E-T. So if you want to check that out, I would highly suggest to do something like that. Obviously this is like a, you know, kind of next level. You're building a community. You have people who are wearing your items and they're high quality items and you want to resell them. And again, go back to that whole sustainability. This is something that I have really not seen from other brands before. So it's just taking that to the next level there.
Yeah, the only brand I've ever seen do it is Patagonia. And that's obviously a pretty large.
So yeah, kudos to Cuts on this marketplace.
All right, so next up we have over here is Cuts on TikTok. Now this is a guy who's actually creating content for Cuts quite a bit. So I'll actually go over to the page here, if it will show me where
the guy is like an influencer, or he works at Cuts?
No, he's an influencer. That's, if you look at the TikTok you have right now, like the, Cuts clothing is just full of influencers. Like one of their most popular ads, and what he said, the CEO, was that their most popular videos are literally guys getting out of like the shower, putting on clothes, and it just like fits well. It like really shows off the style of the clothes that, I don't know, the people are looking for. It's ironic though, we're getting ready to open and package some stuff here in a second, a kind of little Easter egg, but these people got some different type of packaging than we did.
Well, you don't know if inside of our white bag there's those black.
Oh, I don't know. We'll see. Easter egg.
Surprise.
But UGC creating a lot of TikToks, and when we go to their page, we'll also have some B-roll of that. They're posting several times per day, which is exactly what we would suggest. And it's very, again, TikTok-y style, and that's where they're using over on ads as well. They're doing really well there.
Coming up next, something that they're not doing very well. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna have to pick on this. The actual product page has the look right here. You can do a quick ad, which is awesome. So you have a little bit of an upsell there. But as soon as I add to cart, nothing happens. There's no upsells, there's no cross sells in the cart, there's no upsells or cross sells within the checkout, there's no post-purchase upsells or cross sells or like nothing like that. So that is a huge room for opportunity there when it comes to upselling and cross-selling across your store. Like I said, I think it's good that you have to complete the look on the product page, but you need to step it up a little bit because, like I said, I think with basics like what we have here, it's very easy to, you buy one, you want to get another one or another one, yeah, I think that's going to be something that could really potentially like just increase your average order value and do some really, really good things for you.
One thing also with that I wanted to point out is that they charged you like an extra $2 of like handling fee. And I was like, I don't want to pay that, like to secure the bag or whatever. I don't know if they charged that for you, but I didn't.
That was gonna be my next point, but Aaron has ruined it for me, so
Okay.
I'll have to figure something off the dome.
You can cut that part out. So I wanted to pull up here the SEO side of things. So search engine optimization, where do they actually rank on Google? And this is an area that I actually think, so they rank for a lot of things. This is the top 100, or I guess 50 that I've printed out, but they go to the top 100 and beyond that. But the area that I think they're doing really bad at is that the only thing that is driving a significant amount of traffic, if you look here, cuts, clothing, and cuts, right? We're looking at like 60 some odd % of their traffic is from their name or variations of their name. There's like long sleeve shirts, they're on page 2, and that's driving a little bit of traffic. They just started to rank for it. But most of it is just their brand name. They're not getting anybody else who doesn't know about the brand. So it's like you're paying for Facebook ads, you're paying for TikTok, you're doing all these things, and then people search just for your brand, which is great. You're getting overall brand lift, but they're not, their SEO strategy looks like it's non-existent because it's literally cuts returns, cuts marketplace, cuts clothing store, cuts bomber jacket. Like all of it is branded already. There is no extension to anything else that's driving traffic for SEO, and I think it's just a waste of a lot of effort.
I will say there's quick intersections here because you mentioned it earlier on today too, where, and I'm the same way. I've never really purchased from Cuts. It was gifted to me, but I've seen them on Instagram for years.
Yeah.
So I think they've done a good job of, I guess, just building up their brand presence on social media. So a lot of people I think know about them. It's just more of the
final hook.
Yeah. To get them to purchase. So anyways, because I mean, I think we're definitely in the demographic.
Definitely.
Because we've been targeted for years. So we know about the brand. So I'm going to show here, just little clips here of the actual process of what I went through of actually purchasing. And just like how Aaron said, I had a few snags along the way. I was not happy about that. So if you can see right here in the screenshot, there was something where I was adding I was able to add a sold out product to my cart.
Same.
And it showed a 0 with a $0 amount. And I don't know, it was just very confusing for me as a consumer. So there's just maybe a couple weird quirks. And I was like, just kind of talking about it. You'll see in the reroll here, where it's just like, I was just, why is this happening? So I had to like get rid of that. And then when I went to the checkout, just like Aaron said just a little bit ago, I did have, so right here, right, it doesn't show the $1.50, and then all of a sudden it shows us premium shipping protection. I think the bad thing about that is that I think that's fine to include the premium shipping protection, but it needs to be talked about beforehand. And just like inform the customer a little bit better on what it is and why is it there, etc. Later on, I found out, like, because I was going back to the cart to try to get rid of it, but I couldn't. So I ended up, I think, scrolling down a little bit, and then yeah, here's where it had the premium shipping protection, where you could turn it off, that toggle. But again, it was just like, before you get to this page, there needs to be a place where you're talking about this premium shipping protection on the product page, and informing us on what exactly this is.
Yeah, agreed. I didn't even see that option on there because on mobile, it's like, it's way down at the bottom. I'm not even scrolling there. I'm just already irritated at that point. And to your point there, I wanted something so bad, and I was like, it's available. Like, it doesn't look like it's highlighted. Like, whenever you highlight over something, it didn't really like black it out or anything. So I just highlighted over it, and I was like, cool, I able to add it to cart, and then it's like quantity 0. So really, I got my hopes up, and then they kind of let me down. So same thing. Their checkout experience, everything else I feel like is good on the site, but that checkout experience was probably one of the worst that I've ever had, honestly.
Yeah, not the best. Not the worst, but not the best. I will say that.
I say bottom 2 or 3.
All right, now that we've had an opportunity to each of us give our points, now it's time to score cutsclothing.com. But actually, before we do that, let's try it on, right? Cool. All right. This is what you were talking about.
Oh, okay, so it is actually pretty nice there. You already had yours nice and open. Okay. Got 2 things here. Good. Okay. It kind of reminds me of like some Athletic Greens packaging, which is pretty nice.
No distinctive smell. Just kidding. Okay. So I got the A.O. Henley graphite shirt.
All right.
You can see it's a long sleeve. Henley because it has the 3 buttons right here at the top.
Is that what makes something Henley? Got it. All right. And then I don't really have a tag on mine, but they're just some nice like jogger athletic athleisure shorts. Actually super springy on the, or stretchy on the material there. Double pockets. I've not really seen that too much. Usually it's just the back right one that's a pocket. I don't think anything else. And one thing I do love, when it's metal. This is metal here. This is metal. It's so much higher quality versus the other things kind of, I don't know, plastic. Just doesn't look good. And, ooh, inside pockets, kind of a mesh, like nylon material.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I really like that. Oh, and I guess a spot for your chapstick. I don't know what else you put in there.
Does it have a little bit of a stretch?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. So I think, yeah, all their stuff is, that Pica Pro. I was looking at the blend. It's, polyester, cotton, and 5% spandex.
Yeah, mine was not that. So there's another package we have here over on this side for Franklin, and he'll kind of show some stuff of that. But his is the Pica Pro and has that. Mine does not. I don't know what my material is. Yeah, doesn't really say. But
all right, let's put these on. Okay, we're back. Some of the things that we were saying off camera was that this stuff, man, it hugs you.
Yeah, it's a nice hug though. It's a very nice hug.
I was telling them, like, if you're not comfortable in your own body, I don't know. Some of them, actually, they do have, I was trying to look on their website because they have a more of that hug signature fit is what they call it. So their signature fit is going to be more of a, maybe running a little bit smaller than you typically want to.
But is this motivating for you? You're like, yeah, I mean, it's tight on me, but now I feel like I'm stronger, but also I want to hit the gym more and look better.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
It's motivating.
It's a lot of work.
Motivating clothes. Yeah, going to the gym sucks. Yeah. Okay, let's rate this thing.
$8.2.
8.3.
Nice. Yeah, I think it's a little bit better than the last one we did, and like I said, I think they're doing a lot of great things. It's just is that point, I don't know math, but it's just like just a little hump, man, just a little hump. And
it would be a 9. Like it's almost gonna be hard to be a 10. We'll get to a 10 level probably for a different part, but they are very solid for where they're at, which is why they're $100 million a year brand. But they're probably be $150 million if they just fix their dang checkout process.
Yeah, that was a little bit rough. Yeah. So word of advice, make sure that you as a store owner go through your home checkout process.
Definitely. Order it.
Those things, yeah.
Order it.
Yeah.
All right, so if you like this video and want to see a smaller brand broken down and how you can copy those strategies, make sure you watch this one right here.
And if you're interested in fixing your checkout process, and check out this video right here. Where's it at? Here? Here? Here. Do that.